Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. So, fair warning, it is very late at night. I am very tired. It is very cold out. I'm not sure I should be playing, but I'm going to anyway. What were we doing? So we had our next plan. Okay, so we just had an issue with power. Our entire factory ground to a halt. Grinded to a halt? Is it ground to a halt or grinded to a halt? I'm not sure. It became unpowered. And to fix it, we had to do some work over and where we're processing the coal. So now we got a whole set of new coal plants going over there. I want to improve our power situation further by redoing our oil system a little bit and generating turbofuel. Where is that? Using this recipe, fuel and compacted coal. Now we already did the numbers here, and I worked out that we needed 6 refineries that are converting crude oil into fuel, and then 10 refineries converting fuel into turbofuel. And the excess product is going to be a bunch of polymer. So that's the plan. We need to have a layout for 16 of these. 2 groups of 10, 1 group of 6. Or I'm sorry, 2 groups of 5 and then 1 group of 6. That's probably the way we'll do that. The turbo fuel, it does need both an input. It has both a solid input and a fuel input. I think we're gonna do it up here. Just like in this area of the map. Right now, this is our compacted coal. And you can see we are using it, but we're not using it at the rate that we're producing it. Like it's going 1 or 2 per, well, not even that. It's mostly being used for our steel production. But there's a lot left over, and we're going to take advantage of that excess and start building something right here. I'm thinking I should build it up in the air. And then maybe have a... Okay, so like we'll have a lower level where we'll run belts and an upper level where we'll actually put the factories. That's what I've been doing lately with the other ones. So let's try that. Let's get some pavement laid out. Oh, I remember. Let me see if I can get this to work. A faster way of laying out pavement, or that doesn't, foundation? How do you do it? Ah, you switch to zoop, whatever that means, and then you can just lay out entire swaths of it all at once. So much easier. Oh. We're out of concrete. Alright, let's see. We have some concrete being made right here. There's more over there. We're gonna need to get that too for the encased whatever it is. But let's just grab this for now. Looks like our batteries are charged, so we're not in immediate danger of running out of power. How are we on, we're fine on plates. So no worries about that at the moment. I figure at some point we're going to want to do a much larger build of all these things. But for now, I'm thinking this is fine. Here, get rid of that. That's ugly. We're limited because we only have the one sulfur mine running at the moment and being transported here by truck. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. So, we'll start on this end. So we said it would be two rows of 5 of Turbofuel refineries. But we're not going to place the refineries here. We're going to place them up a level. So I'm wrong. I need to raise it up again. Is this enough for me to walk about? Yeah, let's raise it one more though, just in case we need to lift some belts over each other or something. So this will be our height that we're gonna build our new array, our new factory setup. We'll put all our refineries up here like this. Might be a little bit of trouble because we'll have to raise. Well, we'll just have to use some pumps. It'll be fine. Alright. Well, that used up all of our concrete again, so we'll have to go resupply if we need to. How does this look? Ooh, I don't like it. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to use ones. Do I want to change it up now? We can make it work. We can make it work. Yeah. Let me just make sure that if we were to place a lifter, how many slots down here do we have? So we've got 2 basically. This height, and that height. That's fine. It'll work. Most of the trouble's gonna be with piping, and the piping I'm gonna do up here anyway. I'm only doing the raw supply down below. Alright, so let's start placing some refineries. Here, put that, hold that there, and this will nudge it into place. So line up with that, line up with this. So it goes a bit over. It's horizontally more than a single tile foundation. That's okay. So that would be the input for the fuel. This would be the input. Do I want to do it this way? I think I don't. I think I want to rotate it. Like we want them like this, so that we can have a well, do the fuel on the outside and then the turbo fuel to the center. I like that. I like that. So it's just going to be a bit more complicated. Let's grab that. I'll nudge it back a little bit, and we'll output to the center. And there's no solid output, right, for this? No, it's just the turbo fuel. So this won't even be used. Just the pipe. So we can actually place them facing each other very, very easily. Out of motors. Let's see if we have some motors being made for us. I know we do. You probably need to resupply stators. Don't look at this part. Don't look at this part. It's terrible. It's all bad. Just pretend it's not here. Just ignore this whole entire part. It's all just going to go away. Once we get to phase 4, once we finish phase 3, we're going to rip all this apart. Maybe. Maybe we'll do that. There we go. Motors. And you can have some more stators. What? What are you doing, sir? I do need to get this going again. I've had this stopped because we need the motors. I need another 150 of them. Here. Zoom this faster. And we can at least get some of the other supply. The steel piping, the copper sheets, all that. We're gonna need a lot of copper sheets for the piping. There we go. I've got this whole thing of pipes just sitting here doing nothing because I don't have a goal for it at the moment. I probably should hook it up to make stators. I'm going to at some point. But for now, we'll just steal some stuff from it. Alright, I need more beams. Oh, looks like we're low on steel piping or steel beams. That's interesting. Let me go examine that in a moment. See what's going wrong. Because this should be flush. We're not. Well, no, we're using steel beams for a few other things, but nothing that big. No, you're fine. You're going. We're making all the ingots we need. Looks good. You are not at 100%. Yeah, you don't have quite enough ingots. That's strange. You should have enough ingots. Yeah, these are all at 3/4. Or a few of them were. It should work out. We ran the numbers and we set it up so that the amount of beams the amount of ingots we're producing over there should completely populate this. Maybe, well, it wouldn't even matter if we try to produce more. We based it on the size of the belt. So there's a full belt coming in, just all the time. It must just be distribution, that this is ending up with 100 in backup, and these are not. These are missing some occasionally. But even then, whoa. So here's where we're using our beams. Some of them are running off that. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're making encased beams over there too. I mean, we're splitting this 3 ways. We've got this going back towards where we build the encased beams. And then we have 2 of these coming off. What's this? Oh, this is the first item. The one that's at 1702 right now, the first project. Okay, never mind. Here, while we're here, let's get some more motors real quick. But yeah, this is using up all our beams. 30 per minute. And you're out of stators again. Let me just go grab another stack or two. I have a... This is supposed to be supplying stators, isn't it? But we got lazy and never actually connected them. Should I do that now? Why don't we? Here, this doesn't even need to go there anymore. Ignore all this mess. One day it will all be fixed. It'll be glorious at some point. But not today. Alright. Actually, I want it to come up here, don't I? Into this thing. Yeah. Then that goes down there and should provide a bunch of stators. These are stators, right? Yeah. If this is producing a 12.5, I'm going to turn this machine back on because it's not going to consume them all. Alright. We'll let that go for a bit. Let's get back to building this out. I like how I've got these fairly organized little modules and then this random spaghetti in the middle of it. You can tell exactly the point where I got impatient. Alright, we're gonna need another layer. This isn't wide enough. More room. I don't think I have enough pavement for it. No, we're good. Okay. Alright. Now another set of 5. How much room do we leave? Oh. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. There's just a natural gap between them. We left a full foundation. Alright. So turn it around. And let's nudge it into place. I'm gonna leave it a little bit like that. Or wait, no, I'm gonna go back so that it lines up with this foundation. That will leave a large spot in the middle, but that's fine. Yep, that didn't work. These things are very large compared to other machine bits we're working on. Like, you compare the size of these to like the size of those machines over there, and it's like very little comparison. This is gonna dominate the skyline for a while. Am I even recording? Yes, I am. But I think my audio balance is a bit bad. Let me just change that. Is that good? I think it's fine. Maybe it's good. We'll see. Alright, so that's our 10. Now we need 6 supporting it. And that will need more space right here. Unless you want to do this a bit different. Do I want to put them in pairs facing each other, perhaps? No. No, let's go get some more concrete, and then we'll just lay another layer. I need more motors anyway, so we have to run around. And we do need more iron plates for this one. Oh, how's this going, by the way? Are we stopped? Why are you stopped at the moment? You need more plastic. We're going to solve that problem for you. We're going to be generating a bunch of plastic. And you're actually stopped for a different reason. You need more rubber. Rubber is... What does rubber look like? That one. Alright, that should do for now. How you doing? Making these modular engines. You're out of stators. Are we just not producing them fast enough? Like, we've been grabbing them by hand. Let's see. So this is needs 25 per min. How much are we producing them over here? 7.5. I don't think we're going to be able to do much better than this, though, because I think we're going to run into issues with wire. Or maybe with piping. I don't know. Here. That will get it going a little bit better. We'll just build 4, and then we'll figure we'll get the other 2 after. Alright. So, refinery. It says I need 9. I do need 9 more. I need more for the output. I haven't thought about that yet. Because this is going to have output that we need to deal with. Do I want that to affect our layout? So we're making the 6 crude, but the 180 polymer needs another 3. It's kind of an unfortunate count. We'll probably do 2 and 2, I said. I remember that. So... You know, I'm feeling a little bit more like I want to have them be facing each other then. So do 3 and 3, and then 2 and 2. I like that. So the outside would be... what would the outside be? It's just crude oil, right? There's no solid input. That's simple enough. Okay. This is complicated, so we're going to leave at least a gap here, so we can deal with that. And then we'll do another set of refineries right here, facing the middle. Hold that, and we're going to nudge it forward. I want to leave a little bit more room. So let's line up on this side. Alright. And yes, I definitely need to keep going here. I'm not sure what the right number is. We'll go clean up on the once it's placed. All right. I'm trying to think of. I think I'll send them. I think I'll send the things down, and then bring them up again over here. The polymer. Otherwise, it might interfere with the piping. Because these are the piping that'll be used, the outputs. So yeah, I think we'll just stick to that as our plan. Piping stays up here, and solid inputs go down. So we'll need to finish fleshing out the downstairs part. Was it one more? And I need more concrete again. Okay. Fair enough. Do we happen to have any more concrete over here? Or is it all encased? Nah, looks like we have no concrete available. We're kind of maxed out on beams even. No, there's some. It's just being uneven. Whatever, we'll make it work. So, one more here. It's uneven at that end, but we'll deal with that in a moment. And cut down some trees. All right. This little difference here kind of annoys me. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and push it all the way out, even though I don't need it. And similarly here below. All right. Excuse me. We got just a moment. I need to get a drink. All right. Sorry about that. Where were we? Okay. We just placed 3 of these. We want to place 3 of these facing them. With a... How big of a gap do we need? It's going to be a pretty decent gap because it's going to be both piping and material. So one foundation should do it. I might leave a little more room. There, nudge it. So like that. Should I back it up maybe another few spaces? Like that? I think for symmetry you will. Because that's the same interval as we left over here, right? Well, no, over here we left like no time at all, no room at all. But between these two, that's the same interval. Do I like that? You know, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Alright, we don't have the motors for the next bit, but we can start setting this part up. So the whole idea is that these are going to be fuel. And I forget the exact numbers. What do we work out? That it's 60 crude, and we're using 6 crude. So 360 total. That's not a lot. How much? A pipe holds 600, right? And we're bringing in 3 full pipes worth. So this is only the smallest part of our oil. We're really limited by our coal at the moment. Anyway, so all these are going to be fuel. They're all going to output down. So at what rate? 30 per minute. So yeah, a level 1 conveyor belt will suffice. Looks like it's not locking very well. We'll have to put a belt there, probably. And I'll output to the center. Yeah, the issue with placing these towards each other is that they don't come neatly together in a single splitter. A single splitter or merger or whatever. Because these are offset. You almost want, rather than a rotated version of this, you want a mirrored version of this. But whatever. In fact, given that, let's rotate the bottom one. Rotate the ones on this side a little bit. So they're gonna, instead of outputting to the center, they'll output towards me. That way we can join in a single merger right there in the middle. Hopefully that works. So the total amount, we have 30 and we have 6 of these, so 180. We might as well just use a 3 rather than trying to do anything fancy. Here, can we get this to go away? Oops, I'm going the wrong way. I'm still going the wrong way. No, I'm good. It's this way. Alright, let's see if this actually makes sense. Having mergers turned this way. Alright, so right. That's not lined up the way I need it to be. Why is it locking that way? Like, why is it's lined up with the machine up above, which is not where the output is. Okay, so we gotta place them kind of by hand. Let's see if this works. Seems to be. Well, that didn't work. Why not? Let's try replacing this. This time it worked. Who knows why? One pixel and better alignment, perhaps. Alright, so that's all the polymer. Now the actual piping, should I run down the middle or should I try to lift it up? I think I'm going to lift it up so that we can walk. I'm not sure which direction it's going to be coming from, but it doesn't really matter. So right here, up like that. I think that's good. And again, it's trying to align to the center of the building rather than to the output, which is annoying. But maybe that's not terrible. Let's see how it looks. Like, we'd have two curvy pipes, but they're coming down from a central line. So it kind of makes sense. Like, how does that look? That doesn't seem terrible to me. Because they're kind of like, there's a symmetry to it, you know? I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Well, now it wants to lock to that. How annoying. So this is the output fuel, by the way. This is not the input. So we need to run this over to those other machines. So I think we will have it go out this way. Not sure I like it. Yeah, not sure. So, it's here we have the input. Right. And these all have a Coke, not a Coke, these are all making the turbo fuel, so they also have the compacted coal input. So let's make the let's see how much does each machine need? 15 per. That's again just an 8. We'll do. Oh wait, I wanted to check. Do we need to add small belts here? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're connected. Like this little duct right here. Made it all work. And this is an input. If we can, I'd like to do the same thing where we... Well, wait a minute. It kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter. I'm sure there's a better way to do this than what I'm doing. Like, maybe I should make a blueprint for something of specific sizes. But the whole hopping up and down to place these is a little strange. All right. The whole idea is we're going to split off of this. I'm out of plates again. Let's go get some more plates. And pick up some more motors. Weirdly, you're out of rotors now, of all things. Oh, now we don't have any motors waiting for us. What's the deal with the rotors? You ran out of wire. Alright. Whoa! What happened there? We physicsed off that oddly during an autosave. So rotors, this little thing. Okay, and then plates. I think I'm going to use the same structure for all of these, except for maybe, let's see, maybe I'll have them on different levels, just to make it more obvious. No, I think I want them all to look the same. We just need to, we'll need to sort out, make it look good. So we left, we did it right in the middle of these. So it was in practice. 1, 2, 3 out from this thing. And it was 3 up, I think. Alright, here we don't have to do weird curvy things though, because we just have one side here. We just gotta make them lock right. Which it does nicely, automatically, convenient. And this is going to be oil. And this will also be oil right here. Well, it'll be oil on this side, and then it'll be... Okay, so we do have to run 2 pipelines down this bit. This needs to be the fuel, and this is oil. I'm not sure how we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna just place this one a little closer. Let's see if we can actually get into that pipe. Maybe we'll have to just go straight down. That might be the better way to think about it. So let me just... Ah, it doesn't want to lock. Alright, and this is more oil, right? Yeah. This is the input oil. right here-ish. It's this line, right? 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now, do you not... You don't want to lock. Yeah. Which looks better? Let's just place 2 of these out and see what I think. Oh, now it wants to lock if I put it this way. So maybe actually at an angle like this. Going down. Here, let's see. Versus like that. I kind of like this better. Let me try a third option. What if we put it just straight sideways? Like that. Yeah, I think I like that better. Alright. Alright. And I suppose in practice we should have one of them go around one way and the other come out the other. Which kind of messes up this. Unless I guess let's do the oil back here. Yeah, we'll do the oil right here and we'll leave a little gap. And then we'll do the 3 over here. Yeah, I like that. So we don't need these. So what I want to do is connect like that, but it needs to not look terrible. So let's just put it right there. Where did I put this in terms of the line? So 1 in from the edge. There's the edge, 1 in. Alright. Goes out a little further than I thought it would, but that's fine. I think. I don't like that at all, actually. Is that the same over here? Yeah, we need to fix that. Let's make this come straight even with this. Right there. No, right here. But like facing that way. Up 3. Two forward. All right. So that's here. 2 forward would be 1, 2. Too long. Well, then that's the best we can do. Are we straight at least here? Yeah, we're straight here. It's not quite the way I wanted it, but whatever. Assuming this connects nicely. Yeah, that connects nicely. There's just a little bit of a curve over on this end. Oh well, what can you do? Meanwhile, we'll do the oil. I'm sorry, we'll do the fuel in the front over there. So it doesn't need to go around back here. And we haven't set this side up at all, have we? No. So let's go ahead and start working on over here. So these first. The sad thing is going to be we're going to get this all working. We're going to turn it on, and then the entire factory is immediately going to shut down because we don't have the power to get the rest of our power working. It needs like some startup power in order to actually get the refineries to cycle once or twice. Is that straight? Yeah, that's straight. Let's force a turn right here. To look pretty. All right. That wasn't enough numbers. What I missed the first one. Gotcha. Okay, and then this can go away. The rest of it. I'm gonna get rid of this one too. That's a port. Alright, so these are the fuel inputs, and they need to connect to this thing. Right, this is the fuel outputs. So let's fix this. I'm going to bring you all the way out here. And I just need to connect to this thing, right? So... Am I right? This is the right input, right? This is the fuel input. All right, so right there. All right. And then this goes to there, but it's in the wrong spot. That's fine. We can put it in the right spot. But that's just gonna clip right through. We'll put it here. This bit here is a little messy, but do I care? Yeah, I kind of care. All right, I think that's good. So, okay, and then that's okay. So that's the. This is the. We might need to upgrade the piping. I'm not sure, but we'll think about that in a moment. This is fuel. This here is oil. This is fuel. And then once that's all delivered to these, we have one more system right here. Which is not part of that system. And this is going to be the hyperfuel. And again, we have the same kind of weird issue where it doesn't want to go nicely. So we're gonna line it up with the machines themselves, and then we'll have this weird little split. Kind of a crooked connection. Alright, this can go away. And then this will presumably go off to over there where we're going to build some electricity generators, some chemical electric plants. Let's go see if we have some more computers waiting for us. Not computers, some more motors. I think I might have to turn off that later machine because I think that we're just not producing them fast enough. Yeah, now it's a real issue with our rotors of all things. Here, turn this off. And you're already churning them out as fast as you can, which is not as fast as this can take. We would need two. But whatever. Alright, these all need to be supplied. Let's get that out of the way. Oh wait, now before we do anything else, let's make sure our supply numbers are correct. Actually, wait a minute, I have an idea. We're gonna change the what's it called? The cosmetics of it. How do I do that? There's gotta be a way to do it. No. Auto 2D. Oh, I have not been experimenting with these enough. Noodle? Like, what's this do? Ah, okay. So it would adjust whether it goes straight to it or whether it uses a curve or a bend like that. I like that. I should have been paying more attention to this in the past. But that's not what I'm looking for. I was looking for cosmetics. Whoa. And maybe I just don't have what I need to do to make it. Do I need to get stuff? The customizer, that's what I'm looking for. I guess I don't have enough. Well, I don't want to do this at night anyway because the cutters are not very accurate. Wow, look at that. That looks like a strike right there. The planet on the other side of the mountain. All right, what haven't we done here? We haven't connected the oil yet. We'll do that in a moment. We haven't gotten rid of the waste products yet, but we're waiting for more motors for that. We'll hook up the belts. Oh wait, no. That was I got confused. I was thinking about whether I needed to think about capacity or not, and I think we decided that we're getting more crude than anything else, and the total amount of crude is going to be 360. So that does need to be upgraded. The main trunk, at least. But the fuel is going to be less than that. It's going to only be 240, which a single about one can handle. And what about the turbo? So that's even less. We're getting even less of the turbo fuel. So that should be able to be handled. That will be that'll be 180. So for the oil, which is this one, the main trunk we're going to want to upgrade, which needs more plastic. Whoops. Alright, so this I want to all be pipeline 2. And the actual pipe we pull in from over there has to be a pipeline 2 also. How do I want to make that happen? Like, this whole area is kind of messy. Maybe... maybe we just dive straight down. This is the messier part of the build, but that's okay. Until we work out how we want this area over here to look, this belt can just be messy. Or this pipe. Alright, all this is oil, right? Just crude oil. I'm just gonna split. They're all connecting to each other right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and split something right here. And we're definitely gonna need a pump. So this can raise 50 meters. That should be fine. We might need to put another pump like right above that, right before that large jump. Let's see if we're actually getting oil up. Yeah, it's going right up. full pipe. Looks good. So this is an output. That's the only output row, right? The entire column. Yeah, all 6 of these are going on this one belt. Is that number gonna be good? So it's gonna be 30 each times 6, 180. So a 270 belt's fine. Similarly, these will be fine. Okay. Okay, the split for each of these. It doesn't want to split nicely. I don't know why. It's lining up with something over here. It's lining up with those instead of this one right in front of it. Why? And then randomly one of them doesn't work. And then we try to get it to snap, and it suddenly does snap this time. Nope, still doesn't snap, but hopefully it'll work this time. Yep. I messed something up there. That should be 3. And now over here it wants to line up with those. For, I don't know. Why don't you want to snap to the thing that's right next to you? Maybe it thinks that's too close to it. It's going to cause problems. No, these should all be Turbofuel, right? Yeah. I thought they already were. now I'm worried. I'm feeling paranoid. Let's check all the machines. We must have configured one of them. Alright, it's daytime. Let's see if we can get this cosmetics figured out. Yeah, that's not really what I want. I want something that's bright red. Okay, that was not what I wanted. There we go. So bright red for our Turbofuel. Orange actually kind of fits for fuel, right? Like, what color is fuel? It's this orange color. So, yeah, we'll leave that one alone. But oil is black. So we can go ahead and turn these all black. Just because we have multiple pipes, it'd be good to just be able to visually distinguish between what they're carrying. Looks good. So oil pipes, fuel pipes, and turbo fuel pipes. Alright, is there anything else we need to be doing? I mean, I know we still need to deal with our residual. All the polymer. Alright. Let me turn this back on because we have all the motors we need. Well, that's not true necessarily. We are going to need some fuel generators, which require motors. So let's turn those back off. I haven't calculated how many generators we need for this amount of turbo fuel. We'll deal with that in a moment. Let's just get everything turned on first. Alright, now we've got excess product right here. Excess polymer. And we're going to use 2 more refineries to turn it into plastic and rubber, respectively. I guess like this. So grab from the center and then output to the sides. How's that interval? Does that cover the oil pretty well? I think so. Alright, so you are going to make residual plastic. And you're going to make residual rubber. They need water. So a total of 40, 40, 20, 20. So 120. We have this water thing right here. That's only one water thing, isn't it? Yeah, it only uses 120. So that's easy enough. Let me get the pipe I'm going to use first. And we'll need to lift up into these. What are the amounts? The amounts are 60 per minute. So, well, let me check this one too. 40 per minute. Conveyor lift 1 suffice. This kind of didn't make sense. I probably should have rotated these to the center. Whatever. Alright, that should do it. Now the water. And we'll need a new cutter for this water too. For these pipes. Let's get them all sorted out first. Just a little bit too long. Ooh, we're not going to want that. We're going to want this to go up a little bit, because otherwise we'll get in the way of our trucks. Alright, I'm going to make a little platform right here. Did I really just put that again in a problem area? No, my trucks are gonna get stuck on that. Okay. That should do it. And we better add a pump, just to be careful. Yep, they can go right under it. No problems. Alright. Now we got water. And let's go ahead and dye this, like I was saying. So we'll make this one blue. Alright. Oops, I missed a little bit. Alright. I'm tired, I have to admit. We're not getting any water in here yet. Maybe it's arriving very slowly. Or do we need more pumps? No, I think we're good. Well, maybe not. Nah, that's fine. It's not at 300 because we only have one. We only need 300. We only need 120. 40, 40, 20, and 20. And they have their inputs, which are not there yet. We haven't dealt with the output yet. But right now, we just let it accumulate in the machines. Alright, let's power all these up and just let our factory crash. Yep. Yeah, those aren't quite even. Ah, that's fine. Alright, that should do. I am exhausted. I need to get to sleep. But I'm gonna get this done before we do. I want to see my factory crash hard. Where was the power line for this one? I'm not seeing it. Oh, I guess it's on this side. Alright, so none of it's powered on yet, curiously. There we go. A big whomp. Everything turns on. So you're generating fuel. Fuel comes over here. More fuel. You don't have your fuel yet. I guess those should be black down there too. Well, the fuel is flowing out. Where's it flowing to? I guess it's here. Okay. And now we're starting to make turbo fuel. Alright. What do I need for the actual power? So, let's see. The amount... Well, I don't know how much each one consumes yet. Let's find that out first. So, a fuel generator. Let me just put that there and we'll nudge it into place then. So 4.5 per minute. Ooh, that power is going fast. So I said 4.5 per minute. And how much are we producing? I think it was 180. Yeah, 180. Once this is at full capacity. No, it's not going to be because we're not really providing a full belt of coal to it. So let's say we make 10 of these. More concrete. Oh, our batteries are almost empty. We're about to completely shut down. You know what? I'm barely keeping my eyes open. I think I need to stop. We'll come back and we'll deal with this tomorrow. Getting the actual burners set up. So thank you everybody for watching. Hopefully I didn't screw this up too badly in my sleep deprived state. Until next time.